The unconscious man is awakened by a goat licking him, but the next moment, he realized finds himself hanging on a cliff. One wrong move and he'll fall into the bottomless abyss. He looks up and sees his parachute caught in a frail, swaying dead tree. The trunk could snap at any moment. He needed to climb up quickly, but when he turns around, he discovers that the surface behind him is a smooth sheet of ice, with no footholds to speak of. So, he inserts the knife he carries into the tip of his shoe, making a makeshift climbing boot. Then, using inertia, he forces the knife into the ice, struggling to climb upwards. But after climbing just a few meters, the knife breaks, though he's still suspended by the parachute mid-air. But the dead tree's trunk is about to break. In a critical moment, the man quickly turns and uses the knife to cut the parachute's ropes, successfully severing the parachute just as the tree trunk snaps. However, without the parachute's anchor, he pressed desperately against the rock wall, knowing that once his strength runs out, he will plummet into the abyss. In his helpless state, he glanced upward and sees the mountain goat's way of climbing the cliff. This gives him an idea. He leans forward and presses his hands against the opposite wall, slowly beginning to climb upwards. Soon, he climbs up a ledge through a gap, but before he can celebrate, the ice surface suddenly collapses. In a life or death moment, the man's survival instincts kick in. Finally, the man is hanging on the edge of the cliff. One pull and he'd be safe on solid ground. But unfortunately, a goat appears in front of him, charging straight into his head, causing him to nearly fall off the cliff. The man doesn't understand why the goat is trying to harm him, but to survive, when the goat charged again, he seized its horns. As the goat moves backward, the man is dragged up the cliff, escaping danger.